Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have noticed that you guys have really been enjoying my videos where I am giving you guys in-depth information about vacations that I've taken. So I just got back from Jamaica, but the most trending video right now on my TikTok is Belize, and I'm gonna give you all an in-depth video about everything from A to Z. I'm talking about cost, how to book it, all that, because it seems to be maybe a place of interest right now. So let's just jump right into it. Let's get started. Y'all, I've been traveling. I've been doing a whole lot, so please excuse my hair. Y'all know how it is when you're traveling. So let's get into it. So I went to Belize a couple years ago, and I made sure that this information that I have is updated as well, so it's still relevant. So I have my list here, y'all, so I won't miss anything, and y'all can get every piece of information that I have to give y'all. So let's start with where we stayed. So we stayed at Cocoa Beach Resort, and that is in San Pedro. So we flew into Belize City, and then we had to take a smaller plane or jet, I think it's called a jet plane, into San Pedro. Now, there are other options for you guys to get to San Pedro, but it's either a ferry or a jet. And also, so one, it depends on what your preference is. So the ferry, which is by water, it takes I think 30 to 45 minutes to get to San Pedro versus the little 12 to 15 minutes in the air. So I'm glad we took the jet because it was quick, easy, it was intimate. We really liked it. When I say intimate, it was like only 6 to 8 people could fit on that plane, so it's not a whole lot of onboarding and offboarding, none of that craziness. And actually, the plane wasn't even filled. It might have been maybe 5 of us on there, and so we were able to kind of just relax, have a nice little calming entrance into San Pedro. And so also the next thing that it kind of depends upon is who you book through. So I booked the majority of my trips through either Delta Vacations or FunJet. This time was through Delta Vacations, and it only had an option of the jet plane. So that's what we went with. So that's going to lead me right into how much did it cost. So it cost $3,881.40, I think. That's together. So per person it's $1,940 and some change. So that's actually amazing for a trip to Belize, I think. And again, it's the resort, it's the round ticket plane, the round trip plane ticket, and it's your round trip ticket on the little jet plane. So you don't have to book any of that separately. But I know the ferry, if we wanted the ferry, we would have had to find a way to book that separately. I don't like 50,000 reservations and things like that. So we just all in one little package. So next we're going to move to the rooms. The rooms were nice. The rooms were clean. They were spacious. I love the fact that they had balconies, and the balcony looks over the pool, which was another beautiful scenery. Like every morning to wake up to that, and y'all, as the sun is rising, it has this beautiful, like it lights up the pool area just so beautifully. We loved it. Bathroom, shower, standard, all that standard stuff comes in there. There is a refrigerator in there as well. A safe comes in there. What else? It was enough room, a little couch and a table, and then another table that sits next to it. You guys will see it in the picture. But it was enough space for people to kind of move around in there. I've been in bigger rooms, but I feel like it was comfortable enough. Like depends on who you're with. Like if you're with a stranger or somebody that's your first time traveling with, I don't know, might not be that great for you. But me and my sister went again. We travel a lot together, so that was fine. The space was fine for us. What else? It is not all inclusive, I will tell you that, but the food was reasonably priced. I feel like it was much like what we would pay for in the US. Nothing out of the ordinary. Fun fact, or not fun fact, but a need to know is that they do not take American Express cards, and they only take crisp bills. So if you have a rip, a tear, a wrinkle, anything like that in your dollar bill or the bills you have, they will not take it. They will ask you to exchange it or, find something else or use another form of payment. So the good thing is that there's an ATM that's not far. Well, I'll get into the transportation around on the island, but if you have transport on the island, it's definitely not far at all. So you guys will be good. Let's see. So let's talk about the food. The food was, no, do I want to do food next? Yeah, no. I want to talk about transportation on the island. Let's go there. So transportation on the island was great because we reserved a golf cart through this man named Omar. Now, Omar is no longer available. Y'all please stop harassing me about Omar's number. I get so many messages of people asking me, do I have Omar's updated number? Me and Omar, we not friends like that. Like, we cool, but not enough for him to be like, hey, this is my updated number, right? So I found Omar through TikTok. Omar was on a TikTok, and somebody else posted his number. Somebody else that went before me posted it on TikTok, and I got it from there and called Omar. And because the hotel is going to charge you $100 a day, Omar only charged us $40 a day, and we didn't have to fill up our tank at the end. And so that's why everybody looking for Omar. I don't have an Omar number, okay, y'all? I don't. But I would suggest though that you kind of research, look around on TikTok, and ask who has other prices or who else is renting transportation. It was very easy though. Omar showed us exactly how to crank it, which if you've, driven one before, how do you crank it, how do you turn it off. He told us we had to lock the bar because people will try to steal them. So he showed us how to lock the bar on there. Told us where to put the gas at, but at the end he was just like, don't worry about the gas, I'll fill the gas up. So, and we didn't even go that far we didn't go that many places on the island with it. And yeah, he was very patient, very kind. I paid him through I think Cash App. I might have cashed app him. Or did I pay him? I can't remember how I paid Omar. No, I gave him cash. We paid him cash. But he takes other forms of payments, I believe. But yeah, but there are plenty of people selling golf carts. All you have to do is ask around or do some research and you'll find it. Now, are the golf carts mandatory? No. Are they even necessary? I think so. Yes, I think they are necessary if you want to have a good time on the island, if you want to save up some money, if you want to just have a bit of freedom, then they are necessary. We loved being able to just hop in our little golf cart and cruise the island. There are only 3 streets, I think it is, on the island, so it's impossible to get lost. People are kind there. They will tell you, if you're going the wrong way, whatever. So let me back up and talk to y'all about the beach though. So the beach there, the activities and things to do. So let's talk about the activities. So there is a beach that's right outside of our hotel, but because the rooms, you can see the ocean from where you are. But you can't walk out into the beach. They're barricaded. They have rocks and things, and it's a bunch of seaweed. They just have places where you can sit out in the sand, in the sun. But you can't walk out into the ocean. Now, there is well, first let me say this too. The whole resort is full of sand. It's just sanded. There are very few places on the resort that does not have sand. So I think I just got rid of all the sand last year from my trip 2 years ago. No, last year. So this year I just got rid of the sand from last year. But you can go to another place called Secret Beach, right? Secret Beach is a place where all the activities are, all the fun, all the food, it's excursions out there, a little bit of everything. So you drive the golf cart to Secret Beach. There's nothing but signs. The only way you can figure out how to get there is through signs and people. And we got turned around. I can't remember going or coming, one or the other. But people were so nice. They were like, oh no, you got to turn around, make a left, to get back to where you're going. So they, again, no problems with that. And you're not the only person. So don't be afraid, because you're not the only person traveling to Secret Beach on the golf cart. Like, it was 5 other people behind us. So somebody somewhere, we were all going to get there together eventually. So, and it's like 30 minutes, somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes. I would say 20 minutes. Let's go in the middle. It's 20 minutes from our hotel. We stayed at Cocoa Beach, from our hotel to Secret Beach. Now, when you get to Secret Beach, you park it. You have to find somewhere to park it. We were able to park for free. A guy was really nice. I don't know if they were charging or not, but he was like, yeah, here, you can just park here for free. We did, no problems. You get out, choose what you want to do. We decided to eat at this place called Blue Bayou. Food was good. And it's restaurants, it's bars, it's everything you could think of that you want to do in Belize is like on that strip. So we decided to eat at Blue Bayou, where you eat food in the ocean and the fish are like swimming below you, and you can feed the fish and like play with them or whatever. I don't know. There were a lot of fish. I stuck my phone, you guys. I'm gonna put a video here where you can see I dipped my phone into the water and you can see them just like swimming around me. I think swimming around, wasn't my sister? I don't know. One of us, we were putting food in the water for them to grab. And you sit out on these little benches that are in the middle of the ocean, and you just kind of hang out. You meet people. We met cool people out there. We just had a really good time. Did it rain? It didn't rain while we were there. We had a cloudy moment for a little bit, but then after that, it went away. But then they have jet skis out there. They have obstacle courses like on the water with big inflatables. It was nice, y'all. I think people would really enjoy it. What else did we do out there? I think that was it at Secret Beach. And then we just left and went back to the room. We kind of relaxed a lot on this trip because it was my birthday trip and I just didn't want to do the most this time around. And we did just that. We just relaxed. We ate on the last day. So there is one restaurant. So that's next. We're going to talk about food. So there's one restaurant on the premises, and then there's the bar, the grill bar, like at the pools. And so we first got there, we had breakfast. Food was good. It was hot. It was considerably fast, I guess. Some places we've been where food's been really slow. But here in Belize, I thought it was pretty fast. Standard breakfast, waffle. You can do eggs, you can do potatoes, you can do grits, whatever you like from the bar. They have certain nights that are theme nights. So one night we ate Mexican. It was Mexican night, so we had Mexican food. We also left to go eat at this place called Rain, where we had empanadas and tacos and chips and sauce, all this stuff that was really, really good. It was not connected to the property. We had to drive maybe 10 minutes, and there's a grocery store up the street. There's a pharmacy up the street. There's a hospital, like an urgent care. All this stuff is like within 10 minutes, and there's an ATM machine inside of the grocery store, or it's like a little convenience store. Also, we stopped in this place called My Light. I think it's called My Lights. And I got a Yeti cup, a big Yeti cup, and it was only $15. So they have all types of cups. Every cup you can think of, color, design, shape, all that. They had it at My Lights. And they had a lot of other things too. What else? Oh, and so some people asked if we feel safe or, were we scared to ride around? It was completely fine to us. We were at night. I'll put a clip in at night what it looks like. People are like going in bars and restaurants and shopping store, like there's stores for shopping all around. And so we're like the locals, I guess. We didn't have any problems. Nobody harassed us. Nobody said anything out of the way. We didn't feel like we were, being harmed or possibility of being harmed in any way. We just were out, just like everybody else. And there are tons, when I say tons of people out, there were so many people out in their little golf carts and just kind of walking the city. So I feel absolutely safe. So if you're trying to go to Belize, if you're looking for a place to go that's laid back and calm, San Pedro is the place. Also, what I really liked is, y'all, there were a lot of black people. Well, there were more black people there than I thought. And not only black people, there were people from America that bought condos. They said they've been living there for like 15 years at the condos where we were staying. So where we stayed was a resort, but it was also a condo. Like, you could rent, what do you call them? They were condos, but oh my gosh, I forget what you call them. But anyway, there were like houses, suites, that's what it was, like 2-story suites and stuff that people were also renting out. So it was just cool. So if I had to live somewhere else, I probably would live in Belize, because it was really nice. Is that it? Also, if you are traveling with children under the age of 18, you have to bring their birth certificate with you in order to get into Belize or San Pedro. In order, I think, to get into Belize. I read about it on TikTok, but then I saw a family who also were having that issue, that they didn't know they had to bring their child's birth certificate with them. So there's that. So make sure you do that. So yeah, that's really it for Belize. It was beautiful. The rooms were nice. It was great. We had a relaxed, laid back time. We got, they have people selling things on the side of the road as well. I brought back a beautiful, beautiful bag from Belize. My sister, I don't know what she got. I think she got a bag too. Maybe she didn't get a bag. I think she did get a bag too. We both got bags from the little lady off the side of the road. And I think that's it, y'all. It took us, I can't remember how long it took us, but we had a slight layover coming from RDU, landing into Belize City. But other than that, smooth sailing. Book through Delta Vacations. I'm a big advocate for Delta. I'm a fan of theirs, so book through them if y'all want, smooth, seamless travel plans. But that's it, y'all. Until next time, y'all follow up. My next video is gonna be, y'all can see my cup back there. My next video is gonna be Jamaica. I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown of Jamaica and a few other trips, so y'all watch out for those. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Ask me questions down below if I didn't cover something that you were hoping that I was going to cover, and I will answer that question ASAP. Oh, check out the brownies. There are brownies. There's a store. The store that we got in the ATM that has these brownies at the cash register. Y'all, best brownies of your life. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna insert the clip there too, so y'all can see the brownies. So good. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.